Hello, I'm Rick Barclay, and I'm with PianoClubHouse, and today we're going to learn the song The Gambler, made popular by Kenny Rogers in the mid-70s. It was written by Don Schultz, and it's pretty much what put him on the map. Kenny Rogers, that is, as an artist. So let's get started. It is in the key of E-flat and also modulates up to the key of E. So key of E-flat is this: E-flat, F, G, A-flat, B-flat, C, D, E-flat. Okay, and then the key of E starts on E, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. Okay, so one has 3 flats, the other has 4 sharps. Okay, so way that you're going to see this laid out is that there are several verses, 3 to be exact, before you even get to the chorus. So it's non-traditional song format in a way, at least not what is considered traditional these days. So it's written that way with those many verses before you even get to a chorus to help set up the story. And what you're going to see is that basically it's very repetitive as far as the melody, chords are concerned, the notes. But what's different is the rhythms that happen to coincide with the words. So that's what we'll see is each verse lays out a little bit of difference, but essentially it's the same thing, repeated numerous times. Okay? So the melody actually starts on count 4. Now, whenever I go to add the chords and everything and play it, kind of in a rhythmic manner, we'll start it on a downbeat on 1. But the melody does start on count 4 on B flat. So that's essentially a verse right there. Now, it's in a 2-beat feel, so it's like a fast 4, but more felt than like a 1 and 2 and 1 and whenever we get, when we go to start adding chords and doing things like that. We'll take it, I don't want to say relatively slow, but slower than what's on the recording. That way we can play along and get some of the things happening. But let's do the names of the notes now first. So that started on a B flat, C, E flat, and the E flats, down to a B flat, and the E flat again, A flat, B flat, C, B flat, to G, and then G, B flat, C, B flats, G, E flat, G, F, E flat, F. Back down to B flat, E flats, B flat, and then E flat to A flat, B flat, C, B flat, G. That ended off on phrasing there on G. Next phrase is E flat, A flat, B flat, C, B flat, G, B flat, Fs, G, F, E flat. Okay, so that's essentially notes. You're just going to see different rhythms happening as we go along. Okay, so it kind of, like I said, a 2-beat type feel. It's in E flat, so the first chord being E flat, so E flat, B flat. I'm kind of talking back and forth between the root and the 5th, and then doing some different things as we get to different chords. So we'll explain it as we get there. But G, B flat, and E flat is kind of where I'm starting. And you kind of go through that as 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Kind of like that is the essential tempo. So we'll slow it down just a little bit. So what you saw me doing was going back and forth between the E and the B flat, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, like that. And then those notes I described here, G, B flat, and E flat, kind of using those within the melody, and then also accented, upbeat, rhythmic textures, if you will. Okay. The next little part goes to an A flat, so C, E flat, A flat. So keeping what I'm going to go down to is E flat, my bass. Okay, so that was A flat, essentially is kind of, in a way, it's an E flat chord for a brief moment over that A flat. And, we're going down to an E flat 2. So that was A flat now there in the right hand, E flat, A flat, C, and then back to the E flat, and then E flat. So, if you want to leave out those middle notes in there and just kind of keep it as a fifth and a sixth thing happening, that can be a simpler approach to it. Okay, so notice how I was on the E flat and I stayed there for the next count because the next measure goes to an E flat. Okay, so that little area there is based off of these notes, E flat, G, and B flat. Okay, so see I'm staying in that area. Now I'm going to move down to another area, and again I'm just toggling back and forth between E flat and B flat. Okay, so that again, E flat and B flat, and then my notes, E flat, G, and if you want to do the D, the harmony, you can do that if you wish, or keep just the B flat, so that then we go to the B flat chord at that point. So I had a B flat, and then I hit the B flat again, because on the downbeat it goes to that B flat chord, then it's an F, briefly, again, root and fifth type of mentality. Back to E flat, A flats, E flat, A flat now, B flat. Okay, so next verse essentially does really the same thing. You're just going to see some different rhythms happening now. I'll try to keep it slow and try not to be so choppy with my explanation. Try to cut 2 or 3 measures at a time here. So now it starts on 3 and now we're into the downbeat. Same notes, maybe some different rhythms. So let's go back and maybe just kind of say it from a rhythmic standpoint of view. So at the end of that last little phrase of the previous verse, it's the pickup. So it's he said, 1 and 2 and if you're thinking in terms of a 2 beat, 1, 2, or if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, then it's 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 3 and 3, 1 and 3, 4 and 4 and 1, 2 and 4 and 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's rhythmically how that section goes. Again, it's the same chords, same melody notes. Okay, so now the next verse, again, starts on 3. And this time it's a C, E flat. Unlike the other times where it's been A flats, or the second verse was just E flats. So now this time it's C, E flat. Okay, so you saw that time it was quarter notes. And this is, so that's a little bit different. Very similar at that point as well. Okay, that was my break point, TJ. Hopefully I'll just kind of be in the same position here. Okay, so after that break point, now we're going into the second half of that verse. So it's off of E flat again. Rhythmically, very similar, just some slight variations. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're finally to the chorus. So that was 3 verses to set up the story. Now we're kind of getting to the payoff line of everyone. You got to know when to hold them. That everyone knows this part, the chorus part. So melodically, note wise. Hesitate there. It does go down to the D. Okay? So you hear some similarities in the chorus, just like the verse, very similar. Some slight variations that basically set it apart to be the chorus section. Okay, so note-wise, we have G, F, E flat, E flats to the B flat. Now A flat, B flat, C, B flat to G. Then A flat, B flat, C, B flat, B flat, G. And that was B, E flat, D, E flat, F. Then G, F, E, F, E flat, B flat. So that one area that is different. We really haven't seen that before, okay? E flats A, B, C, B flat, G. E flat, G, B flat, B flat, C, B flat, G, F, G, D, E flat. Okay, so let's put some chords to it. So that's all based on that E flat that we've done before from the beginning of the verses. Okay, then we're going to go to an A flat. Sort of went down like that. That way I can, as you saw when I got to the next measure, I was ready, and I just hit that E flat again. So that A flat again, 1, 2, 3. So you see how we switch back and forth, A flat, E flat, A flat, E flat. So I was in that position to where that E flat, the E flat chord on that, back to the A flat. So I'm all set up for both E flat and A flat. And then here's the. I'll do it again. So if you want to do harmony, it's C and E flat to D and F for and. And 2, 3, 4 and. That B flat was done twice because the E flat, A flat, and then, B flat, and then B flat for the next chord, downbeat, and then, okay, this is what's different from everything else we've done. A flat, I keep saying A flat, it's E flat, F minor over B flat, so the B flat is here, A flat, C, and F. Okay, so E flat, F minor or B flat, and then back to E flat. That's what's different and sets this chorus apart is one of that key areas right there. 1, 2, 3, 1, and A flat. Okay, and then transition to key change. Okay, so I was here and we just skip up down to E's, B, G sharp, B and E. Okay, so now we're in the key of E. We have modulated up. Okay, so now we're talking about G sharp, B, and E. Okay, so those notes, instead of here.